So in the previous two videos, I demoed two different tools. One was the Concept Explorer, the other one was the ecosystem mapping. We're going to go for a slightly different one now. And to be honest, I kind of hacked it. I'll explain why. Because what we do with this tool is we allow you to use your persona description to get feedback on some kind of proposition or product you were planning to build. And why did I hack it? Because I pre-filled this persona here with some personality traits, with some interests, and a kind of demographics, some skills, tech safeness level, and what is that persona's main job. Let me just expand this a bit. And then what are the gains she expects, what are the pains she has. And now I have two different value propositions here that I'll add on the proposed solution. And when I launch our app, I can see here that I have persona mapping, and I just need to select this and do fill the selected persona. So what it's doing is calling two different prompts, one for Stable Diffusion. So we're going to kind of generate pictures of this persona, and then the other one with the feedback that this persona could give about our proposition. So her main problem is that she needs to improve her grades. She's not doing a great work at school, and she wants to excel at her course. The pains is she's having a hard time organizing her study schedule, and she has failing grades. And our proposition was a web app that connects to her schedule and allows her to go to more parties with friends, which is not really what we want in this kind of situation. So let's see what it said about it. The solution does address the problem to some extent, as it would allow the persona to have more time to socialize with her friends. However, it does not address the persona underlying issue, such as poor grades and lack of organization. It requires it to be tech savvy, which is something that we said she is not. And how it might be improved. The solution could be improved by being more user-friendly and by addressing the persona's underlying issues, offering alternative solutions like study groups or study apps, or hiring a tutor. So this value proposition didn't sit well with the persona. Let's now try this one, which feels, at least intuitively, a little bit more connected. So, and here are some of the pictures that Stable Diffusion created from the description. If we want, we can select one of them to keep it here to kind of ground our persona a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's try now with this different value proposition and see how it goes. Let's check here. The solution does address the problem to some extent, allow the person to keep track of their whereabouts and ensure their parents. Okay. So this one sends a message to her parents if she's going out too much. Not something that I would like to have done on me, but let's see what it says. It does not seem like a very comprehensive solution, not be effective in preventing the person to go out. Could be more effective. GPS tracking apps, or simple check-ins. So let's remove this and let's add a different one. Let's create one that's an app that sends alarms when tests are coming up. And let's see if it gets anywhere better. Let's see what it says. Essentially, what we want is the richer you have this persona, the more on point will be the feedback that we get. For some reason, did it? Not sure. No. Let's try one last time. Okay. So here is some of the feedback. As you can see, it's more on point to what we get. I'll demo the last